Welcome to the Explainer. So today, we're going to tackle something absolutely crucial. We're going to uncover exactly how to escape a trap that, honestly, catches almost everyone: financial vulnerability. We're looking at the powerful transition from relying entirely on a single salary to building a multi-tiered, literally unshakable income strategy. Because if you've ever felt like you're working constantly, but, one bad month could wipe you out, well, this is exactly the framework you need. Okay, so let's start our journey with a concept that seems, on the surface, totally normal. But actually, it's a pretty terrifying reality. The number one. This represents our subject, Max, and his single, highly vulnerable income stream. Now, sure, it looks respectable on its own. It's solid. But standing alone, relying on that single income bar, is basically the definition of fragility. Let's really dive into this. The hidden danger of doing everything right. You see, Max wasn't reckless at all. He had zero debt, his emergency fund was totally full, and he'd even started investing. He played by all the conventional rules. But relying on just one income stream? That is a massive hidden risk. It's the elephant in the room that he and, frankly, most of us had been completely ignoring. Because here's the thing, life just doesn't care about your single income. When those heavy blocks inevitably crash down around that isolated salary, I'm talking a sudden rent increase, an unexpected car repair, maybe a surprise medical bill, or a sudden family expense. The impact is just devastating. When you only have that one single column of income to support you, the whole system is practically designed to break. So what's the fix? The crucial point is discovering the solution to this fragility, which is the income ladder. And to be clear, this isn't some quick fix. It's a fundamental change in how we actually think about money. It's a progressive framework of simultaneous money streams. And the real magic happens as you climb, because those higher rungs literally break the chain of trading your precious time for money. It protects us from disaster by ensuring we are never, ever reliant on just one stream. Now, you might be wondering, how does this actually work? Well, the ladder has always been there, just waiting to be climbed. Every single rung represents a fundamentally different way money can reach you. But here is the profound realization. Only that bottom rung, the traditional salary, is physically chained to your time. Only the bottom rung requires you to actually show up in person to keep the money flowing. Part 1. Optimizing active income. 12%. Now, Max didn't just abandon his day job on rung 1. Actually, scratch that. That would be a total rookie mistake. Instead, he grabbed a tool and adjusted the chain linking him to his salary. He loosened it. How? Well, he brought hard numbers to his boss, confidently proved his value, and successfully negotiated a 12% raise. He optimized his base salary. He basically did the one thing most people never do. He simply asked, with the data in hand. The golden rule of this climb is absolutely simple. The first rung never gets removed. It just gets optimized. Your foundational salary doesn't just disappear when you start building wealth. It gets fine-tuned. By increasing the yield of his active hours, Max gave himself way more leverage, basically more raw material, to fuel his climb up the rest of the ladder. Building on that momentum, Max reached for rung 2, freelance active income. And no, it didn't magically appear overnight. Month 1, he developed a skill. Month 2, he landed his first client. By month 3, a second. And by month 4, he had 3 steady clients paying him. He dedicated 3 evenings a week for 4 solid months to secure this. So now he has a second simultaneous income stream adding to his ledger. That's a real game changer. Right, so now we hit a massive structural shift in our explainer. Everything Max has built so far, his salary and his freelance work, is chained to his time and his physical presence. But to truly escape financial gravity, we have to decouple. We have to transition from that chained active income over to unchained passive income. You know, the kind of money that works while you sleep. Part 2. Unlocking passive income. Listen to this. This is incredible. He was asleep when the first dividend hit his account. He did not know it yet. The money did not care. I mean, just imagine the absolute shock and the total freedom Max felt stepping onto rung 3. For the very first time, money arrived without him doing a single thing that day. The dividends just automatically fell into his account. The chain was completely gone. No way, right? But Max didn't stop there. He looked up to the 4th rung, rental income. Now, this rung requires a much bigger stretch. He had to pool his active income streams, save his capital with extreme discipline, exercise immense patience, and finally use that built-up capital as a stepping block to secure a heavy-yielding rental asset. The coins dropping from this rung are heavier. They're slower, but they are entirely unshakable. And here is the ultimate payoff. We've gone from that fragile, honestly terrifying single salary bar to a robust, stacked ledger of 4 simultaneous income streams: salary, freelance, dividends, and rental. It's like a giant puzzle coming together. If one stream takes a hit now, the whole structure just stands firm. Standing high on his ladder, looking down at the crowd still chained to single incomes, Max had an epiphany. He realized he wasn't inherently better than anyone still on the ground. He was just vastly more protected. He had moved himself further from the place where one broken rung, like one job loss or one medical emergency, means everything stops.
Part 3. Keep climbing.
As we wrap up, the absolute truth of wealth building comes down to this. The ladder does not care how fast you climb. It only cares that you keep your hands on it and never let go. Remember, nobody builds a perfect financial fortress in a single day. It's just not realistic. Max built one rung, then another, then another. The secret to this entire system isn't speed. It's relentless consistency and continuously adding those streams. So we see Max standing strong, 4 rungs glowing brightly beneath him. But just above him, up there in the dark, an unlit 5th rung is waiting, glowing faintly with a question mark. The ladder never really ends. So applying everything we've learned today about breaking the chain and building simultaneous streams, I have to ask you, what rung are you going to build next?